Before I begin, what would you say the job description of a prime minister is? Hmm? Well, let's have a quick look. Prime minister. So, responsibilities. The prime minister is the leader of His Majesty's government and is ultimately responsible for the policy and decisions of the government. So, take that in, responsible for the policy and the decisions of the government. As leader of the UK government, the Prime Minister also oversees the operation of the civil service and government agencies, chooses members of government, is the principal government figure in the House of Commons. So responsible for the policies and decisions of the government. Okay, so that is ultimately the duties or job description, job role of a prime minister. Part of that is ensuring the safety, ensuring the well-being of the people that you are supposed to represent as prime minister. There seems to be a disconnect between that part of the job role and the reality of the situation. And that's where this threat to Rupert Lowe and anybody else of that ilk really is quite terrifying. Now, I want to play you this. It's something that we've had before on the channel, but it's still very relevant. Have a listen.
If you say or imply that people cannot be English or British because of the colour of their skin, that mixed heritage families owe you an explanation, that people who've lived here for generations, raised their children here, built their lives here, working in our schools, our hospitals, running businesses, are our neighbours. If you say they should now be deported, then mark my words, we will fight you with everything we have, because you are the enemy of national renewal.
You are the enemy of national renewal. That's the size of it. You are the enemy if you decide that these people are no good. And as I said in a previous video, we've allowed a situation in this country where we are completely reliant by design on those people from other places. The genuine native population has been sidelined. You know, when I was 13, I went and picked spuds on a field. You wouldn't see any English kids doing that now. What happened? The hospital wards. What happened? I've had recent experience of hospital wards. That's another story for another time. Taxis. What happened? Police. What happened? All over the place. But you do get people of that ilk who want to come here, want to integrate, and want to, start a family, contribute, all the rest of it. I've said many times, I've got a friend who fits that category. And there's an old video of Rupert Lowe that's resurfaced where he actually says he treats people on merit. If you are here, you contribute and everything else, then I ain't got a problem with you. You know, and what one vital thing to understand as part of being English and the English Constitution is that it doesn't mention race or racism anywhere at all. This is a construct that has been created by the left to sow division. And then they can call everybody every ist and every single thing they want. It's unbelievable. Now, I want to pull up some stuff here and we'll have a look. See, now this, I typed in Rupert Lowe migration, so we get to see what the latest situation is, because this seems to be the big bone of contention. So this is Hugh Anthony. If Rupert gets in, we could see the deportation of 10 million people. That is huge, and giving us a chance to fight back against our replacement. It may not be perfect, but it's a start. We cannot black pill. We must secure our future. Basil the Great, Rupert Lowe, comes out in favour of remigration. It's not just illegal migrants who need to leave, it's also those who came legally but have failed to uphold their end of the deal. There are many, unfortunately, that are like that. First time ever an MP has said certain legal migrants must also leave. Do you support him? Hello, I'm Rupert. I think you are illegal immigrants, so I'm going to get you deported. Constable Growler is already rounding up subversive lefty woke teachers in our universities. Rupert, from a Kingswood Facebook group, they deleted my posts and banned me from the page with this warning: we will not discuss or have anyone discuss immigration. Here is what I posted. Let me know if it's worthy of censorship. And it's, I'm a Gloucestershire farmer stroke businessman with no interest in a career in politics. I've promised to donate my entire net MP salary to local Kingswood charities if I'm lucky enough to be elected. For me, this election is an opportunity for the people of Kingswood to send a message about how poorly this country is being governed. Mass immigration is putting pressure on housing, the NHS, roads, schools, so much more. The Conservatives and Labour have promoted and allowed millions to settle in our country, failing to adequately prepare for that. Net migration to the UK was 745,000 in 2022. That's almost 2 cities the size of Bristol being added to the population. Simply isn't sustainable. The Tory stroke Labour candidate talk of protecting the Greenbelt. It's their policies of mass immigration that mean it's under threat. Too many people, not enough houses. It's that simple. I believe in targeted and limited immigration, bringing the best and brightest. There you go. But now allowing vast cheap labour to undercut British wages and squeeze public services. Labour and Conservatives have achieved nothing for Kingswood. The area has declined, regardless of which party is in control. I've run businesses and created jobs. I understand how the real world works. I think people have had enough of career politicians climbing the greasy pole. Why not elect somebody from outside of the rotten political establishment? Reformer is offering a radical alternative. If you want change, then you have to vote for it on February the 15th. I'll answer as many questions as I can below. Thank you for taking the time to read this. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And immediately they said, no, I'm not discussing that here. Bye-bye. Civil servants to be prosecuted. 53,000 illegals, over 700 are criminals, and they've lost them. Corruption or gross negligence. The uncomfortable truth is that there are numerous migrant populations across the UK who have been made no effort whatsoever to integrate. It has changed local communities forever. I want a selfish immigration system that puts the British people first. The sad truth is, sizable pockets of migrant population spread all over the UK have entirely failed to integrate. Many have even tried without proper integration. Immigration has unquestionably failed. That's to change. Don't let Labour lie about mass. This is a couple of years old, this one, mass migration. Blair started the process. The Tories are prolonging it. So there's loads and loads and loads, and you get a general feel and a general attitude of what he wants to achieve. Now, at the end of the day, we've got people in here who don't want to integrate or have just failed. We've got people in here that want to create their own systems of law. They want to bring their own legal books with them, all against the English Constitution, totally, and not allowed. And it's being allowed. It's being allowed to happen. And for Starmer, right at the beginning of this video, to sit there and say, you know, you are the enemy of national renewal. What exactly are you renewing, Keir? What exactly are you renewing? And that is a threat to Rupert Lowe or anybody else that wants to change things back the way they should be. It's all right to say, oh, we can't do this because of that. We do bullshit. We need to act. We need to act now together. Otherwise, what use is it? What use is it? You let me know what you think in the comments. As always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share my stuff. I'll talk to you soon. Toodaloo.